24-year-old Steve Bicker. First time fighting on the big stage, and there's no one else you'd want in your corner than the legend himself, Shihan Judd Reid. Another fighter from Chikara Dojo. Well, quite the elder statesman in this one, Pat.
He is, but I've been fortunate he's trained at our dojo as well as combined with Shihan Judd's, and he's an exceptional student. He's doing fantastic for his age. Father, husband, you name it. But likewise for Jamie, this is going to be a battle. This is strong fighting at this weight. 88, 92 kilos, very strong punches. Stand by.
Second fight of the night, this one brought to you by Easy Plastering, one of our main sponsors for Chikara. The battle continues. Michael Chavello sends a Pat Pinto with you. Early roundhouse kicks from Jamie Drew. Bicker going to the body, these heavy punches. Good round kicks again from Drew. He's the taller of the two here, 183 versus 173 centimeters for Jamie Drew. Does give up 4 kilos in weight, however, to Steve Bicker. Bicker, the high kick! Tried to loop the right shin around the back of the neck. Lovely Mawashigeri.
Great checks there from both fighters. Now what you're seeing here, Michael, is obviously, early stages, but geez, they're starting to put in their weight behind their punches. Full contact karate here, no paddings on either fighter here. So the cracks in the knee, the feet, you name it, Michael, it's starting to come out nice and thick here.
Great to see Bicker continually on the front foot and really forcing Drew to the perimeter. Has Drew skipping off to his left, trying to get back to center ring here. Bicker high kick again, threading it off the right leg. Couple off the lead hand. Where's the round kick? Fires out of Maigeri. Lovely pace being set again by a 44-year-old and a 36-year-old here, Pat.
They're exceptionally conditioned and fit. You can see it a mile away. Now what's going to happen here though, Michael, is they're throwing a lot of different things. There's so much happening. So as soon as someone starts targeting a leg or a rib, like you saw Steve do there, someone has to target something specifically and continue to do it. Great checks are happening and great counters as well.
Pat, is the variety of technique they're throwing looking for that opening, then they can hone into something specific?
Correct. In a 2-round fight, you should be targeting the rib or the thigh or the inside thigh consistently. However, when it's so competitive like this where you just can't give an inch, and as you can see, they're both within that range, as we call, which is just a nice dance in Kyokushin.
Final seconds of what has been a wonderfully entertaining opening round. Good, solid left hand from 44-year-old Steve Bicker. Continually coming forward, winds a leg kick, another right hand to the midsection. Step through knee there from Bicker just before the takeover drum sound.
So there you have it. They're a little bit knackered because they were not stopping. There was not one moment there of a pause, as you could say, but they didn't want to risk it. They didn't want to go into that. Now, brown belt fighters, so as you can see, they need to grow in that experience, but for their age, an amazing achievement already. So next round, whoever targets, if Steve targets the rib a couple of more times, you'll hear his corner. And if Jamie continues those nice Chudamawashi rib kicks, you never know.
So Sensei Pat, that's what I was going to ask you to do. Play coach here for Steve Bicker. Is that what Judd is telling him right now? Find an area, target it, go to town on it?
Shihan Judd style, push forward, keep pushing them forward, make them go backwards. And in that attempt, anything can come out of what skill set you have. Axe kick, spinning kick, knees. So Stephen's got that width behind him. So yes, he'll continue to watch the punches, but it's all about cardio now, deep down the stretch.
Interestingly, we saw Bicker take a seat between rounds, yet Jamie Drew stayed standing.
Now this is tough. There's only one more opportunity here for 2 minutes. Here we go.
Bicker breathing very heavily, as to be expected. First time fighting on the big stage for the 44-year-old. Scooping punch to the body, then up to the chest from Bicker. Powering up with the punches now is Steve Bicker. Solid leg check to a nice outside leg kick from Jamie Drew.
Now the punches can take it out, but Jamie's hitting that left quad here, Michael, and if he continues it, it's going to tickle a little bit more for Steve because the punching of his stance is keeping him forward, and like I said at the start, it's going to push him. That's a third kick for Jamie on that same thigh.
Steve is trying to get on the inside of this reach of Jamie Drew. That's why those thigh kicks are working, and Steve's having a hard time getting inside that 10-centimeter reach advantage on the taller, longer limbs of Jamie Drew. There's another outside leg kick to that left quad area, then goes up to the waist off that right leg. Good parry against the round kick there by Jamie Drew. Cracks again to the lead thigh of Bicker. It seems, as you said, Sensei Pat, there's a target now that Jamie Drew's going after.
Yeah, absolutely. Mouth guards come out here, continuing. Great checks, great inside thigh. So they're doing exactly what they need to do. It's going to take a matter of who continues on with that pressure on which wrist. So Steve's going for the rib. And Jamie's going for the quad or the rib as well with his kicks.
Bicker relying on the punches more. Both men showing signs of fatigue. Big right hand and a scooping punch to the breadbasket. Good roundhouse kick to the lower left ribs from Steve Bicker. Now stringing together some combinations. Step across outside leg kick from Bicker. And again from Bicker. Turning on the final 30 seconds to Steve Bicker.
If I'm Jamie, I'm targeting that back leg. If I'm Steve, I'm going for the rib and continuing that push. He's got that energy. You got to put everything out. This is the gas tank we call. Michael, just gas it out. Everything you got. This is it.
Final 15 seconds or so now. Inside leg kick misses for Bicker, goes back to the sternum, pounding away at the body. Inside leg in the back leg. These men have given it their all. What hearts, what intestinal fortitude and tenacity by two elder statesmen of the sport. Fantastic. And we are going down to the judges.
Fantastic. They put everything on the line. They would have trained their absolute butts off to be here tonight on this card and be around the world. So well done to both gentlemen. Exceptional conditioning.
Brought to you by Easy Plastering, wherever you're watching around the world, live from Melbourne, Australia. Do you score it for 44-year-old Steve Bicker or for 36-year-old Jamie Drew?
So different, good style of fighting, Michael. The puncher, the kicker, but then there was some great checking, great counter-attacking. No one giving each other an even break. So there wasn't a determination on the judges of who did the ring control. They were both having great ring control.
Fantastic body punches from Steve Bicker. Great leg kick away from Jamie Drew in the final round.
We go to your judges' decision. Your winner by a split decision, representing Arena Dojo, Jamie Drew.
Well, as Sensei Pat predicted, a very close call. A split decision goes the way of Jamie Drew from the Arena Dojo in Geelong over Chikara Dojo's Steve Bicker. That fight number 2 on tonight's card. Phones don't go anywhere. Coming up next, 17 years old, as Yanni Katsipodis once again back in action at Chikara, taking on Alagast Verhulf. That up next on The Battle Continues.